All right, Google Classroom notifications, totally annoying. Helpful, but we want them not to fill up our inbox. So let's take a look at how we can filter those, label them and filter them. So I'm in my mailbox. I'm going to come over here to all mail. By the way, if you don't see all mail or some of these labels that I have, they're all here when you click on more. But if you want to add them, you can click on settings, settings. And when you click on labels, here's where you can decide what's showing and what's hidden. So I can, if you watch over here, watch snooze, I can hide it or I can show it. If you don't see all mail, just click show and it comes back. All right. Okay, so I'm going to come to all mail. Now here's the thing. I have all of these notifications from Classroom, and I can tell because it says parentheses CLA at the end. But I can, if I click on this one and go to filter messages like these, look at this no reply plus, this is coded to the person that's submitting. So I'm going to come back and I'm going to look at this one from test user. This is a different code. So I can't filter by the from. I have to figure out something else. Let me come back to all mail. Here's what I need to do. And Alice Keeler taught me this. Not personally, through a blog post. I learned this from Alice Keeler's blog. If I'm looking for what's in common in each of these emails, it's this line right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy. There we go. Control C or right click and copy this text. Okay, now when I come back to all mail, I'm going to click on one. I'm going to make a filter. What I'm going to do though is I'm going to take this out and then I'm going to come down into has the words and I'm going to paste that if you don't want to receive emails from Classroom. Okay, so this is my search function. Any email that includes these words, I'm going to create a filter. Now here's what I want to do. First of all, I want to skip the inbox. Don't even put it in my inbox. I do want it though, so I'm going to apply the label. I don't have a label yet. I'm going to call it Google Classroom. So I'll create that label. And then I want to apply it. I only have 5. You might have hundreds of these in your inbox. Okay. And then the other thing I want to do is mark it as read. You may not want to do that. If you want to see that they're new, then don't click it. But I want to mark it as read. I don't want it to show as a new email. All right. So those are my parameters that I'm going to use. You probably want to do skip the inbox. You decide if you want to mark it as read, apply a label Google Classroom, and then make sure you apply it to everything else. I'm going to create this filter and I want you to see what happens. Okay, now I have my label over here. I want it to be green. There we go. Okay, so I can see all my filtered one. Notice I'm in all mail. If I come back to my inbox, I don't have any of them. Okay, and the next notifications I get are going to go right here. All right, now let's say I marked it not read. Mark it, show it as read, but I want to fix that. I can change it. I'm going to come back up to settings. Settings. I'm going to go to my filters. Here's the one, see, matches if you don't want to receive emails. This is what it does. And I don't want it to, what I want it to show as red. So I can just come in and change that and then update the filter. Okay, and that's going to update the filter. That's all there is to adjusting filters to get them how you want them to be. All right, so that's the way to get those Google Classroom notifications out of your inbox. But when you need them, just click over here on the label. There are all of them. Okay, so I can see. All right, so that's all there is to creating a label to get those Google Classroom notifications sent to a label, which is what we used to think of as a folder, and out of our inbox. All right, let me know if you have any questions, but that should do the trick for you.